In this video lesson, we are going to learn how to generate the Pascal's triangle using a program written in Python. Here is a preview of what we are going to do. See the output. How neatly the numbers are placed in a triangular format. Our goal is to write code that will generate this kind of neat and clean Pascal's triangle. Let's concentrate on how we can generate the individual rows of elements of this triangle. Interestingly, we can generate the elements of a particular row using the formula NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Here, we will use n as row number and r as column number. Also, our count starts from 0 for both row numbers and column numbers. Let's check how the NCR formula generates the individual elements of each row. We will count the rows and columns starting from 0. So, this is row number 0. And this is row number 1. This is row number 2. And this is row number 5. This is column number 0. This is column number 1. This is column number 2. Let's check how we get this 5 using the NCR formula. And here is the mathematical solution. That's how we get this 5. Other numbers are also found in a similar way. Now we will try our hand with actual coding in Python. First of all, let's try to print the spaces at the left-hand side of the triangle. Here we create a variable r that holds the number of rows. It is input by the user at the runtime, and it is converted to an integer value. Now write the loop for printing the spaces at the left-hand side. Here we are printing asterisks for visibility purpose. In actual code, it will be just blank spaces. Here, we are multiplying a string that holds the asterisk with a multiplier. The multiplier determines how many asterisks will be printed. The first line will have the highest number of asterisks, and the last line will have the least number of asterisks. This print statement prints a new line so that all the individual rows of asterisks are printed in new lines. The code is completed here. Let's run the code in a terminal. And here is the output. Observe the decrease in the number of asterisks in subsequent lines. Now we'll write another code snippet for printing the individual rows of the Pascal's triangle. Here we are importing the factorial function from the math module. We will use this function to calculate the value of NCR. As told earlier, the NCR formula helps us to generate the elements of the Pascal's triangle. Here, the variable I holds the row number. Now let's write a loop for generating the elements of row number I. Here, we are using the NCR formula for generating an element. NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Let's run the code in a terminal. So here are the elements of the sixth row. 1 5 10 10 5 1. Let's check the output for the other rows also. Now, we will merge the previous two code snippets that prints the spaces at the hand side and the row of elements so that we can display the Pascal's triangle. Just follow me along while I code. This is our first version. We will improve it in our next version. Let's run the code now and check the results. So, we have successfully generated the Pascal's triangle. The output is quite good, but it needs some improvement. In our next version, we will format the output in a better way for more neat and clean output. Let's revise the code. Just follow me along while I make the necessary changes. Increasing the number of spaces at the hand side. Increasing it to 4 times. Now modifying the presentation of the individual elements of the Pascal's triangle. str function for converting a number to a string. Here, the center function places the string ELE at the center within width of 8 places. We have made the necessary changes in our code. Let's run it in our terminal now. Isn't the output much better than the previous one? This is one of the many ways to print a Pascal's triangle. You may try your hand with your own logic and may format the output in a much better way. Thank you for watching. Meet you in our next lesson.